even though he was trying to see me over and over and over again, I completely ghosted him. And then I invited him over on November 3rd at my house for a hookup. We had sex. It was great. After we got done having sex, within seconds, he asked me, now that we've had sex, can you please tell me your name? I didn't tell him my name.
The content that I have for you guys here today is simply insane, but gives us a cross-section, a great look into the mindset of a young, thought modern woman today. See, what this woman is suffering from is pump and dump syndrome. Some others might refer to this as whole regret syndrome, one of which where the modern woman today has been convinced that their body counts don't matter. They've been convinced that hookup culture is not detrimental to them. So they go out into the marketplace, sleep around with whoever, and then wonder why the man doesn't settle down with them. It is simply fascinating watching the hamster wheel the gerbil just on that wheel, just traveling at 100 miles an hour, trying to understand why each and every dude treats them the exact same way. It is simply fascinating, and we're going to take a look at it today. So without further ado, before we get started in the content, just wanted to say, I know that this content benefits modern men today looking for actual relationships, but not only that, but then the 24 women that continue to watch this channel, we refer to them as the MTRs. It benefits y'all as well. Society today, led by the mainstream, led by the liberal leftist culture, has convinced y'all that a hoe can be turned into a housewife. So there could be things within the way that you behave that still has that environmental, societal prescription. So we're going to do away with that today. Let's go.
Okay, this is going to be kind of a hard video to do, but I feel like I need to get this out.
Okay, let's go, mama.
This is the short Hispanic guy. I guess he is. I mean, he's 5'7", between 5'6" to 5'8", maybe 5'7". I don't know. Maybe even 5'5". I don't know. But he's on the shorter side. But not, anyways, I don't know why I mentioned that. He's Hispanic. He's not balding. I said he was. He's not balding.
The reason why you mentioned that is because your baseline is sign language. So you're mad that you gave up the guts to him and then he never called back. So you're immediately trying to call out any type of shaming factor about him in order to inflate your ego. That's why you called that out. Let's go.
The thing is, I met him for the first time on November 3rd. I met him on a dating app. He asked me out for dinner or drinks, and I said no. I told him I want to meet at a gas station. He said he's fine with that. Then I kind of like ghosted him completely, even though he was trying to see me over and over and over again. I completely ghosted him. And then I invited him over on November 3rd at my house for a hookup. We had sex. It was great.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Pause on the track. So he was going to take you out for drinks. And you said, no, I'm not worthy of drinks. Let's go to the gas station. Then you just ghost him. Okay. Understand that. At least I think that I understand that. Now it's November 3rd, and you invited the same young man over to hook up. Pay attention.
We got done having sex. Within seconds, he asked me, now that we've had sex, can you please tell me your name? I didn't tell him my name. We had a great night. He cuddled with me. He kissed me. He assured me that he was going to see me again after we hooked up. You know, he texted me when he got home saying he had an amazing time with me. You know, the night that we hooked up for the first time. And then I didn't hear from him the next day, which was a Monday. I believe.
Really?
I didn't hear from him at all. He texted, so I thought I got pumped and dumped, which I kind of did. And then I heard from him, I guess, on not Monday, but Tuesday. So like a day after. I was texting him every day up until last night, but it was just like one word text. one text, and then I would stop responding after he responded.
So not only are you hooking up with men that you find up on dating apps within the first day, but then also you don't want them to know your name and then complain that he didn't hit you up continuously after that. Ma'am, you skipped all of the steps that it would require a man to respect you. You skipped straight to just giving this guy a turn. And you don't even want to know his name? Why the hell would he ever want to call you back? If not for anything, than to do the exact same thing that he did again.
And I would like send him pictures of myself in lingerie.
What? No! No! No!
No! For like, pretty much all of last week.
How easy are you?
And he would tell me that he's really excited to see me. That's what he's been saying these past couple of days. He's like, I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to hold you and stuff. And he's thinking a lot about me. He can't stop thinking about me and all of this stuff. And I don't know, I kind of started overthinking it, and I got scared. So I sent him a message where basically I tried to cut it off with him. I sent him a message where I was trying to cut it off with him. This is what I said.
After sending him lingerie pics.
I said, I don't even know. I said, I'm not the best person to be around. I have terrible mood swings, and I'm not stable. I don't think this would be good for either one of us. You can definitely find someone healthier to do this with, I'm sure. I know I texted you this morning after trying to end it, but again, that's because my mood changes a lot, but I don't want to play those games. Anyway, I tried to end it on with him on Sunday, and he said, is everything okay? I'm here if you need me. And
Sunday's
I
a
didn't
week
respond,
later.
and then I messaged him a few hours later, and then trying to hook up with him, and then I ended it like the text I just read to you. He responded it to and he said, I appreciate you being upfront about all that, and I'm down to just hang out and see what happens. Like I said,
Yeah.
absolutely no pressure or anything. You seem awesome, and I had a lot of fun with you. Not to mention, you're beautiful. I definitely would like to see you again. But if you're not up for it, I understand. Like I said before, if you want to see me again, just let me know, because I'll be more than happy to see you.
Now the story's about to turn up here in a quick second, but strike 4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8. So not only did you give him the cheeks in the first couple hours that you knew him, but then you didn't want to know his name. But then you begin to text this guy lingerie pictures as if that's going to heighten his degree of relationship attraction for you. By the way, if you look up on her channel, she complains about not having a boyfriend more often than not through her post. At a certain junction, you got to understand that it's not the guys out there that's the issue. You're the issue. You're attracting the pain and the trauma that's within your life. But anyway, let me keep going on. Then you begin to text him negatives about you. And specifically, one of the biggest negatives for giving a man peace in a relationship was that you're super moody. You go through ups and downs. You know who also goes through emotional, unexplained ups and downs? Toddlers.
Emotional, damn it!
When I hear a woman tout her instability as if it's a badge of honor, I think toxicity. I think unable to grant a man peace. But if you was to just sit down and stop hoeing for a second, not only would it make your father more proud of you, but you'd begin to understand these things. Let's go.
I read that text and I was like, wow, he definitely sounds great. He sounds amazing.
Yeah. Wants to
That's
get back
really
inside.
sweet and reassuring. So I said, well, come over. And then, I got on live stream. You can check out my live stream. I got ready and everything. And I was like, well, if he's going to come over to my place, I'm going to make him take me out, because, I guess he never got to take me out, and I wanted to experience that. So when he did get here, I said, let's go hang out at this bar. And he was completely down. He's like, okay. And then we went and hung out at the bar for about a little bit over an hour, maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes or something. We had a decent time, and it was decent. Then we went back to my place, and
Yo, just an hour? What is this? What is the meaning of this? For the life of me, there must not be a damn thing working up there. Ma'am, a man is gonna show investment into a relationship via time, energy, effort, muscle, or finances. You don't even know if this guy likes you besides the words that he's saying and the actions of the deep strokes. The game is goddamn changing. I mean, back when I was in school, like let's talk about college specifically, there was hoes in and around me, but without a doubt, the degree of hoe that exists in these young women nowadays is Super Saiyan. It's another level of hoe. You do not attract men with easy sex, ma'am. It's never worked. You attract them with your femininity, your inspiration, your support, your manners, your intelligence, your morals and integrity, not with them viscous innards.
it was amazing. It was so, 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 so amazing.
Gave her the Thor strokes. Look, she's having flashbacks.
I
Damn,
don't
girl,
even
wake
know
up.
what to say.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. I have never. I don't even think I've ever felt that amazing. I don't even know what to say.
You know what's actually kind of sad about this is that women like this will say this for a lot of, sexual relationships that they might have. And it's because they have like some weird attachment to it. It's not that they love the strokes that much, and it could be some of that as well. But they love the feeling of being attached to someone, but are brain dead and forming genuine bonds, genuine attraction with those of the opposite sex. It's really sad to watch.
It's just never been that
pathetic.
great with any other man. I don't know how to emphasize that enough, but we both we both kept saying over and over and over and over again how amazing it was last night. We were like, this is so amazing. I'm so happy I met you. I'm so happy right now. You're amazing. You're awesome. I can't believe I met you. He kept saying, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky you chose to see me. And he's like, I'm in cloud nine right now. He's like, I can't stop. I can't stop. He and I made out and made love nonstop for about 2 hours
Damn.
or more, maybe 2.5 hours. We
She's an athlete.
just cuddled and made love. Like, we kissed the whole time. And he kept saying, like, are you going to see me again? Are you going to see me again? He asked me, am I going to see him again about 10 times. We had a discussion about 10 times. Are you going to see me again? Are you going to see me again? Are you going to see me again? I really hope I can see you again. He told me that he's down to do anything with me.
Yeah.
He's down to, and I said, well, when are you going to see me again? And he's like, I'm always free. I'm always, just tell me whenever you want me to come and I'll come.
Literally and figuratively.
He's the one that kept asking that, like, are you sure you're going to see me again? I said, yes. Do you want to see me? And he's like, you're amazing. You feel amazing. And I said, I would ask him, do you promise you're just not saying that, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, asking him, like, I'm not weird to you, right? Like, you don't think I'm weird? And he's like, no, you're beautiful. You're amazing. I don't think you're weird. He was so sweet to me. I mean, he's so sweet. I mean, he's just, he would ask me, he's like, are you okay? Or is everything okay? Like, what's going on? I was like, no, nothing. I'm happy. Um,
Yo.
and, and I'll be like, what about you? And he's like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. So happy. And we would just kiss each other. We would just kiss nonstop, like really, really passionate for a while. And, and he's like, you're not going to change your mind, are you? I was like, no. And then, we we and then it was time for him to leave. I dropped him to my door, and we made out passionately again.
Watching this and seeing how she's describing this with these kind of heartfelt, high oxytocin levels of connection with a man who's not lying to her. He definitely wants to see her again. Helps me understand why women like this begin to form trauma bonds, right? Like, or just talk ill of men because they've had previous bad relationships with men. Meanwhile, he never lied to you. You might call him a narcissist because he pumped and dumped you, but at the end of the day, he's not lying to you. Yeah, he wants to see you again, but he doesn't want to see you for anything else than your insides, than your guts. And it's so interesting to watch because women often tout that they're better communicators. He's communicating to you clearly, but you're not receiving his communication because you're surmising it to be for relationship. Meanwhile, you can't even spell relationship material, ma'am. Why would he want the cow when he got the milk for free?
And I could feel, like, I could feel, I don't do that, like, right there. I don't do that very often when guys come here.
Whoa.
We don't just sit there by the door
They all just
making
pump and
out
go.
when we're saying goodbye. I mean, usually guys just, what happens to me is guys have sex with me, they get up, they don't even cuddle, and they get up and leave. And then when it's time to drop them off at the door, they just say, okay, bye. But with him, we spent so much time just cuddling and kissing in bed. And what's crazy is that when we were making love, the first time,
It's not making love, ma'am. He's not making love to you. He's just using your orifice to orgasm. That's it. To you, it's making love. To him, you're a meat pocket. And I'm trying to be as nice as what I can within this commentary. But listen, if you are my sister, I would tell you the exact same damn things because I would want what's best for you. For you not to understand or have this far of a distance from reality speaks a lot about the reality that you place yourself in, and as well as the society that coddles bad behavior. Imagine being the guy that chooses to wife up the woman who freely admits on Al Gore's internet that she just has men come over, stroke her out, and get up and just walk out the door. All right, see ya. Thank you for your gummy walls. I'll call you next week. She's not even an S worker. She's not even getting paid for this. Not that I condone that, but damn, there's no benefit besides your trauma and heartbreak and possible contraction of STDs. Let's go.
he wasn't able to control himself, and he did, I guess, climax within just a couple of minutes. I would say 3 or 4 minutes or less, because it was just that it was very, very, very intense. Very, very, like, it was, I feel like he could tell that it was good. So I think I just feel like he couldn't control himself, which was really sweet. I
I
like
feel.
that. You know, it took him way less time than the first time. So I mean, he climaxed within just a few minutes. Um, but then after that, like he didn't just leave, like he cuddled with me for hours.
He's
And
tired.
then we continued to do it and um, you know,
I'm gonna give you ladies on this channel, MTR is just a little bit of more game that you may not be considering because feminism has taught y'all to think that men and women are goddamn equal or that we are the same. Men, when they finish, they have what's called post-nut clarity. Women don't have this. So within that clarity, we might treat you a little bit different. Oh, then, but wait, it actually makes us tired. Hence the nap. Could have just fell out and cuddled you a little bit to make you feel like not that much of the hoe that you portray yourself to be. Let's go.
when he was leaving, when he was at my door and I was making out with him, he said, "You're gonna see me again, right?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah, I'll see you again." And then he left.
Okay.
And he's gone. It's the next day. Um, I haven't heard from him. I can't stop thinking about him. I can't stop thinking about him. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know if I can give him up.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
like feeling
wild after
this
a
way.
week.
I don't like feeling like I'm
She's
not in
crazy.
control. I don't know what to do. I just I can't stop thinking about him. I can't. I'm just so I can't stop thinking about stuff. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this at all. I just want to let it go so that I can be free, so that I can be back in control. This is really hard for me. I almost want to
Ye-
just delete his number. Well, I did delete his number. I deleted his number. I want to just let go. I don't want to. I'm too scared. I don't want to do this.
You know what's interesting about what she said? Shout out to the sexually liberated modern woman. See, they convinced y'all that being able to hook up with whoever that you want as often as you want would be freeing, would be liberating. My body, my choice. I can do whatever that I want. Well, what did she just say right here? She feels tied down. She feels shackled by her emotions. So by you doing this, enslaves you further. Don't you get it?
I don't know. He scares me. I don't want to talk to him again.
You want
I
to
kind of
tap
hope
that
he never
cervix
ever
again,
texts me.
the back of
I
it.
think he won't. I don't think he'll ever text me again. I don't think I'll ever hear from him again. I think that maybe he did pump and dump me, but I think it's for the best. But that's all I have to say, guys. I guess worst case scenario, I don't think that I can make any more videos on my channel where I say, no man ever cuddles me. I at least I got something out of this, right, guys? I mean, I can't make those videos anymore. I can't say that no man ever cuddles me because this man,
Did.
I mean, I feel like we became one when we were in bed, and that was definitely cuddling, and and it wasn't just your regular cuddling. It was a guy that made me feel safe and secure and just amazing, and I really liked him, and it was amazing. It was perfect in every way, in every possible way. Like I'm totally like crazy about him.
Okay, I can't listen to this crap anymore. Now I was gonna show you guys her profile, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want you guys to find her and begin to bully her. But looking at her profile, again, a lot of her videos are complaining about men in society. Ergo, the things that I am saying within this video. She is, through her own actions, she's attracting what she doesn't want, but she doesn't understand that. This is not all men. These are the men that you qualify, nobody else. And it sounds like the qualifications is a man that's breathing. And as long as he can breathe in the good old O2, you're going to let him deep inside. But I wanted to show this, and I'm not showing the entire video, but this is up on YouTube. Now, she's showing her top half, and she has on panties. But I'm not going to show you that far down below. But I just want to show you guys the image that she portrays online as well. I took a look at her videos, and I don't see any type of advertisement for OnlyFans or anything like that on any of her socials. So this looks legit as hell to me. But to end off this entire debacle, there is not a masculine strong man ever that took a look at a woman who portrays themselves as an easy thought as someone who they would want to take seriously. Women need to understand that we are not women. We don't even need to like you to go deep inside. That might be crazy for you to understand, but we may not even like you. And y'all can try to shame men all that y'all want for what it is that is normal to us, but it's our biology. Guys, leave me down in the comment box below. What did you think about this crazy ass video? Yeah, do you have any advice for the young lady? Write it down below. Before I forget, I got a men's development community. Link to it down in the description box down below. Click down up in there, beam up, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, you two, peace.